Welcome to the inner sanctum of players. I always wanted to do that. Angelo, I'm so glad I found your channel, Player Supreme. You have taught me some really cool stuff like women do the choosing. I can't believe how much it simplifies the game, yet almost nobody else teaches it. Greetings from Italy. Buongiorno. Angelo, staying ready. Hey, Supreme. I used to be that quiet guy, and I'm still kind of quiet. And I tell you, boss, it sucks big time. I notice most women don't like it. No. Oops. Jovina, turn the camera just a little bit towards me. They don't. Nobody likes the quiet guy. It's just a little bit of hair off. Turn it. Yeah, you can turn the whole thing if you want to instead of just the camera. But yeah, that's better. Thank you. Yeah, it's showing that a little bit. Turn it back a little bit more. Right there is perfect. Obrigado, senora. They never answer you back in their language. I think they think you're too stupid. You guys. I said, obrigado, senora. Got to get on her about that shit. I hear the French are real snobbish. My son lived in Paris for 4 years, and people wouldn't speak French to me. They always talked to me English. Said they're snobs. Dad, they're snobs. They won't talk to you in French. And I said, well, baby, they just want to practice their English. Every time I speak Portuguese around her family, one of her snobby aunt wants to always correct me. You want to speak the good Portuguese. How about I take my big foot and put up your old ass, bitch? Staying ready. Sorry, man. When you get old, your mind kind of just kind of wanders around a little bit. Yeah. One day I'll have a cane and I'll be talking on the shows. Yeah. I don't get women, but I got to learn how to have fun. He gets frustrated on certain days. He doesn't get women. Okay, so for some reason I thought you got women. So we need to get you to start getting some females. And they may not be hot. Okay? They may be more average. But you still got to start getting your dick wet, staying ready. You can't stay as you are. Okay? The older you get, the more creepier you become, by the way, fellas. To pretty soon you have that weird energy. That older males who have never had pussy or is not getting pussy or hadn't pussy in a long time, they get that weird energy about them. And remember, women, they can feel your fucking vibes. They're very sensitive to that. It's what nature gave them to protect them so they don't breed weaker motherfuckers. Now, the reason why people are weak to this day is from social programming. Okay? At least in the minority races. For damn sure. But all the races, from what I've seen, it's been social programming that's been going on for a while. Let me put it like that. I got to learn how to have fun when I'm out in public, yeah. And keep talking to people around me, yes. But otherwise, I would go back to the quiet guy mode, yeah. See, I do the same thing. I make myself talk. Who did I talk to today? Let's say I talked to a woman that ordered what was that she ordered? With peanut butter on it and a banana? A bagel with peanut butter and a banana. And I said something to her about it. I looked at her, I gave it a look. I said, ooh. And for first she thought I was talking about, you can eat all that. She goes, well, she was really tiny. She was petite. And she said, I'm thin, I can eat it. I said, but I know, but peanut butter and a banana? And I said, that must be a woman thing. So I talk to people, basically. I talk to people everywhere. As a quiet guy, you want to learn to break out of that mode. And just start opening your mouth. Don't worry about what you say. Okay? Don't trip on it. Smooth Tea, next time you go on vacation, come to the East Coast, the DMV, Mid-Atlantic, New York. Oh. I think when I go to Georgia, I'm going to tour the East Coast. Angela, hi Supreme. How can I ask a girl out while we're in a group of friends? Pull her away from the friends. Hey, come over here for a second. What are you doing on Friday? Okay, let's you and I go out and get a cup of coffee. What time are you available? Cool, I'll pick you up. That's how easy it is. Okay? If you want something to say extra, I heard what you said about your trip to, we're going to Mount Shasta. Mount Shasta? So I want to learn more about that. So how about we have coffee on Friday? You available? No? Okay, was Saturday good then? We can do it on Saturday. All right, cool. You want to do the alternate advance? Okay, well, is 6 o'clock good, or would 7 be better for you? Or 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock? But no is never on the table. You notice that I switched the way I talk. My way of talking is more social. Okay? You want to learn to have social banter or talkability. Here's how a nerd would do that. Jovina, I like what you had to say about Mount Shasta. Are you available for coffee? Versus, yo, Jovina, I kind of dug what you were saying about Mount Shasta. How about you and I go to coffee? Hey, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Ace. Yes, you got to be careful when learning dance and who you pick moves from. In salsa, I take moves from the more experienced dancers who still dance in a masculine way. Some teachers dance way too feminine. Yeah, tell me about it. There's some sugar in the tank, as we used to say back in the days. And I'm like, hell no. Not taking moves from that guy, from the way they have the girly broken wrist thing. Even how they move, you swear they were gay. Or, yeah, gay, but they take it in the ass. The feminine gays. Well, most of them are feminine anyway. I have never seen a rock hard gay dude. Ever. Like a normal guy, normal rock hard. You always spot a homosexual. There's always something about them. From the way they smell, that odor of shit and cologne around them, or the way they dress. There's just something about the way they walk, their body language. I've even seen it in their eyes. Like the eyelashes are too fucking long. And the guy's batting his eyes around. There's always something about gays that you could recognize. When I was young, I couldn't spot them. There was a couple in my aerobics class. They're like construction workers. One had a beard. I had no idea they were gay. They were stocky. Both of them were stocky. I had no idea. They didn't have the telltales that, I don't know. And there was the older guy that I was teaching how to dance. He wanted me to show him how to dance. He's actually paying me. And he ended up being a fag. He bought some bed and breakfast place. I'm sure that was a Sodom Gomorrah place. I would never stay there. It smelled like shit up in the rooms. Here's the downside of homosexuality, besides it doesn't produce anything. The shit smell. Dudes, we eat a lot of food, so we shit a lot. So our ass is full of shit. If you like packing your dick and shit, knock yourself out. Go to another channel, though. So getting back to Ace, to finish up with Ace. It's best to learn dance from those who will move or step as men. Exactly. Michael. It's wired thinking. He won't say weird. Thinking back this, I've seen women give me smiles 4 times this year. All were like 8, including the Spanish girl. It's my vibe, man. I don't take risk with them as far as I fear the reaction and the tension. And they need it, women, as the... See how I sound there, Michael? I sound like an idiot, don't I? As the doctor talks... Okay, you're on that doctor guy again. Next comment, interesting thing happened to me, Supreme, was on the train going to the BJJ training. Good for you for taking that. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I sat down, 2 girls got on as well and sat across from me. I was in an okay vibe. One of them smiled at me and I smiled back. Oh, I need to ask you about that shit you were saying on, about date rape shit, drugs and shit, man. That had me wondering about you. I don't, that was just, to even think that I would even ever, I've never even thought of that. I never had to. I pull bitches. Why would I ever even think of something like, only desperate motherfuckers would ever think of shit like that. Okay. Supreme, can you get Jovina to email me the summer palette that I lost? I'm going shopping next week. Okay. Will do. Goon, I shared a link. Tell me what you think of it. I disagree with that link, Goonie. Let me explain to you this thing called DNA. As you've seen, if you just open your eyes and pay attention to the black people in the United States doing DNA, if you pay attention to the history, the paintings of the slave ships, see, Goonie thinks that African Americans are not African. I have no idea where this shit popped up at, fellas. I have no idea. But this sounds like some COINTELPRO shit. Separate us from the motherland. That sounds like some dominant society stuff. Got into the black community and programmed black idiots to think that we're not from Africa. All you gotta do is go to see the fucking DNA that people are all over the fucking YouTube, because I've been watching them, a lot of them. Oh, I'm part Nigerian. I learned something about Nigeria in Hidden Colors 4. Amazing. Nigeria is not the original. You Nigerians, you let those fuckers rename your country? Ain't that a bitch, huh? It really wasn't called Nigeria. Europeans renamed it. But we probably couldn't pronounce the original name, I guess. I don't know. But it should be what it really is. But all them damn countries got that shit. So, or a lot of them. People coming up, a little bit of Nigerian, a little bit of Congo, a little bit of every country in the West Coast, mostly. Okay? So, that's bullshit. Also, they're trying to say that some of the Native Americans were black. DNA, dummies. They're Asians. American Indians are Asians. The original, going back 12,000 years, they were on the fucking east steps. They crossed over the land bridge. Science, you can't beat science with some fucking fucked up theory shit. We got to stop taking the dominant society's bullshit and come out looking like idiots. Goonie. Now you look like a black idiot, if that's even your face. COINTELPRO, brothers. We got to watch these agents. See, if I had said, oh, that's cool, I would have said, and the other blacks might have fell for the dumb shit. But game recognizes game, fellas. I don't fall for game. That's what I got to say about it. That's what I think. I think you're a fucking idiot, Goonie, if that's what you really think. It shows you don't study nothing. You just get a wild hair up your ass, or someone put a wild hair up your ass and you follow through with it. No original thought. No research. Now I got assignment for you if you are a real person. Look at the DNA videos are on YouTube. Yeah. Bro fist. How should I hide my depression from women? By getting out of your depression. You can't hide it. How do you hide that? Okay, I'm gonna go depressed for a minute. I was thinking of my little brother and my dad. I had a dream about my dad while on vacation. And then I was watching, no, I was actually listening to my audiobook, Lichens. And I'm got to change my body language to be depressed. See, when you're depressed, your energy slows down, and your body hunches over, and the way out of it is to straighten your body up. Lift your head up. Let air into your lungs so that you can talk. Then fix your fucking mind. You can get out of it by straightening your changing your state, as Anthony Robbins has proven. You can change a depressed person in a minute by changing the state. When you're in the state, you can't be depressed. Shoulders back, the bones stacked on each other. Go away. Okay, here's one of these. I talked about ignorant blacks. Here's an ignorant white person. I think he's white. Go away. White people do not own the media. It's the Jews. This guy does no damn thing about how white people took over the Jewish religion. Eastern Europeans. They're not the original Jews. So I guess, so you can't segregate them into a racial group. I don't know if you're aware of that, dummy. White Jews control Israel now. That's why they have blue eyes, blonde hair, white skin. No melanin. Unless they married someone that was dark. So go away with that bullshit. Go away. Sorry to come down on you. I hate stupidity. Not in the mood for it right now. I just hate stupidity. Black, white, Asian, whatever. Just don't bring stupidity here, because I'm going to expose you for it. Now go do your research. Prove me wrong. Don't come back with some church shit. Well, it says the Bible. Shut the fuck up with that shit. Staying ready. Hey, player. I've been looking for one of your old videos back in the days. Well, if you're going to ask me for an old video, I am not looking some shit up. Okay? It's one of my favorites. It's called It's Time to Wake Up. Have no idea. I've got a whole bunch of videos. I'll be uploading some of them, but I'll do what I can. But not anytime soon. They're staying ready. You should have actually downloaded that. If you have Firefox, get any video downloader or whatever it is and download that shit next time. Book for a Better Life. Excited for the new series. Cool. Bro Fist. I'm thinking positive, but I don't get pussy. Did you think that by thinking positive for 5 minutes would bring pussy to your door and they'll beat your door down, Bro Fist, and rape you? Please tell me you're not thinking that one day of positive thinking would make pussy come running to your door? To change all those years of, because you were negative before you even had your girlfriend. You should realize that, by the way. This negativity is nothing new. You've probably been negative for a long, long time. So I pray. I'm in that mood today. I can't deal with stupidity right now. I'm on vacation. I want to have some fun, and I got to deal with stupidity. Start with Goonie. Then go away. Don't. Come on, man. I want to have some peace, okay? You don't think that. I'm not going to believe that. I refuse to believe that. Nobody's that stupid. Caddy Cartel, I got an issue. Caddy Cartel, what's the email? Go to my site, theplayersupremeshow.info, hit contact me, type your problem. Or, because I'm going to read it live, by the way, I'm not going to waste my time doing a private without getting paid for it, in case you didn't know that. Okay? That's like I'm some kind of Sambo slave. I do things for free. No, I'm going to do that, bro. Come on. If you want a series of consultations, get that. If you want me to help you solve your problem on a video, spend a few minutes on a video, type it out. Because if it comes to my email, I'm still going to read it if I see it. Hey, it's a black guy. It's best to actually just put it here on the channel what the problem is. Nobody knows you. I don't know Caddy Cartel. Nobody knows who you are. But I know you're black. By the screen name, Caddy. Caddies, Cadillacs. It's a black guy. Player, have you ever thought about investing in whole term life insurance? Whole term is different from regular life insurance because it can increase in cash value for years. I have thought about it, yeah. KR Hawkins. Things would get ugly if you sleep with a chick on your job. Also, it's jackass stupid to risk your livelihood. Brofist says, I don't get it. I believe he asked a question about that. That's why KR is responding to him. Tracy, I disagree. Being quiet means you're able to observe. Okay. Tracy, how long have I been in the game? What have I accomplished in the game? I believe you should know what I've accomplished in the game if you listen to me. All that I've accomplished. That means I know something. Okay? I know women. Okay? Get it? That's why I'm doing this. Because I know women. I know how to get at women. I'm in Sonoma. Blonde chick with nice ass. She was like big time. I walked out the Portuguese restaurant. She made eye contact on the way out. I sat down while Jovina did some shopping. She approached me twice. I know women. I can attract women. I disagree. Being quiet means you're able to observe, listen, and think about the things around you, meaning don't defend quietness. I was one of those. Okay? Challenge yourself to grow out of that quiet shit, to become a little bit more social. Don't equate quiet with mysterious also. That's the mistake you're making. Being quiet doesn't mean you're mysterious. You're powerfully mysterious, Tracy. My son Tracy just called. Tracy? Hi, Tracy. Yeah, I've got to go by and see the new gym. So much to do. So you guys get to now that I'm on Tracy, and then his mom's last name is Jackson. She'd never change her name. So Angelo says, I believe that being introvert has some advantage like the ones you described, but socially speaking, you should train yourself to be an extrovert. If you, oh, good. That means he's busy. If you are quiet all the time, people might think you're shy, hence weak. Exactly. Say no more. Thank you, Angelo. Jesus said, even a fool who keeps his mouth shut is deemed as wise. Oh, God. Tracy. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say for you. In fact, I don't want to fuck up my vacation. I'm feeling too good right now. Let's see. Hey, it's a black guy. Majority of my family is Creole on my dad's side. He's black but very light-skinned. Light-skinned. My mom was just about your complexion. Creole. I know who Creoles are. You're not gonna try to tell me who Creoles are you? I'm really hooked on the skin color thing. I know. They only want to marry other light-skinned or other Creoles. They're so obsessed with being. They started as half black, half whites, and they bred themselves that way. They're just like the Melungeons. They're now more white now. Somehow they got the white one out, and they look more white. So although some come out with really dark skin, but straight black hair. Google Melungeons. Their DNA came back being the product of black men and white women. Not white women or white men and black women. No, black men, white women, and their tribe goes way back into the history of the country. You didn't know that black men were having sex with white women back then, but that's what was going on. Because at first we came to this country as indentured servants. That 7-year thing. Then we were freed. They had freed men back then. There is even a case of a black freedman owning slaves. And a black man is like the worst to have as a slave master. I like the way my mom treats her employees. You know, we're the worst. We suck. But we didn't do the things that, you know, those other things that the Europeans did, like, you know, the mutilation stuff. But we're hard to work for, hard to please. Let's put it like that. Let's see. I remember my niece, who's dark skinned, went to visit him. He told her, "You're too dark for my family." Was kind of disgusted by that remark, but he's a big asshole. That's what my dad said about meeting his father. You know, when you mix European and Native American, you get a Mexican, pretty much, you know. So all my dad's father was really just a lighter skinned Mexican. I'm sorry to say that to my Mexican brothers. That's really basically what you are. You know, you got Indio and you're a mix of Spanish and Indian. Most, especially here in California. Night Shroud. I remember you talking about who you used to be. Had that widow's peak like a black Dracula, and at one point you almost went down the Sith Lord path, as you called it. Call it what I do. I would like to pull you out of that path because it leads nowhere. I just downloaded an ebook with a. I'll tell you about it after I read it first. So it's all about, and there's a belief that there's these entities that sucker us into this type of shit just so we waste our lives and time and energy. I first ran across the idea when I ordered a book called, in high school, a guy said he solved the anti-gravity problem. So I ordered his book to see what the formula was. I was into science. And he talked about that in his book. Like, some of us are so lonely and desperate and so fucked up in our heads that we think we're aliens or something is unique about us, just so that we feel special. I went through that shit, Night Shroud. Enjoy Silk Supreme, thank you. Eric Hills, you got reported HR? Let's see, wait. What happens if I fuck a chick at my job, Brofa says. If I talk to a girl and she's not talking as much as me, does that mean she's shy? It could mean that you're not asking interesting enough questions. Ask her about her life story. Good life story. Ask about her. Okay? All right. Panani, what's up? We're getting ready to go to dinner. Ace, Supreme, I got a free college education through financial aid from state and federal. Fucking great. When you were around 18, did they have these available? Actually, they did. I didn't know how to get them. I didn't know anything about them. So I started off at a junior college. My older brother was smart. He was the one who found out about stuff. And I was just, you just heard what I said about myself. That's how bad I was. I didn't even know what the SATs were. I just know that people took a test. I didn't know. That's how little I paid attention to the real outer world. Fellas, I didn't know what SATs were. That I should have taken my SATs. I never took them. I should have. Just like I didn't know, to ask a girl. I asked a girl the day before, or the night, or the day of the prom. I can't remember, but it was one of those idiot things. It took me that long to ask her. That's how little common sense I had. I lived in a fantasy world, Night Shroud. Practicing my witchcraft. Actually, I was practicing, trying to move objects with my hands and my mind. I could do things with TV, though. Panani, test OBS for the weekend, pain in the arse. OBS. I am using OBS. That's the program I'm using to get online with this show. I've been caught by the date rape drugs. Lost a lot of money. 2005, 2008. Arse holes. Huh? Caught by that date rape drugs. I don't want to know. 2 balls, 1 man. Picked up a woman at the gym by accident. It's getting easier. How do I get out of my head when I fuck a new bitch? I lose my mojo when I'm focused. Hold on. Hi, Tracy. Funny.
Are you home?
I'm home. We're getting ready to go to dinner. I need to come by the gym, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. We'll probably head down there in a few minutes and then go to dinner after that.
Okay.
Okay. See you guys in a little bit.
Okay.
All right. How'd I get out of my head? Practice. Heathen Deluxe. Add me back to the room, you fake pimp. What? You mentor a bunch of socially inept Asian kids? Huh? Somebody must have already banned him. Thank you. Nope. Oh, that's the fool I banned a long time ago. Let's see. Or I did now. He's blocked. All his comments are gone. Heathen Deluxe. Who in the fuck waste their time doing this kind of silly shit? Who in the fuck does that and sits around watching my channel when it comes on live? And he wasn't even blocked. I just blocked him. Oh wait, blocked by channel black. Yeah, he's blocked now. See, I can't see his messages anymore. You fake pimp. I never was a pimp. I didn't put women on the streets. Okay? I wasn't a street pimp. That's, to me, is a real pimp. Call girl shit, nah. But real pimps, they got their females on the streets. They got that lock, shit on lock. What else we have here? Okay, Heathen Deluxe was banned. Okay, good. All right, we're out of here, fellas. This has been day 3. I'm going to Mount Shasta. Anybody up in the area, let me know. We'll have coffee. I forgot to say that last time. I went down to Sonoma, went to the Portuguese restaurant down there. Also shaved my mustache. We hung out in Calistoga for a couple of days. It was nice. Didn't do any hot springing though. We did do the large ass tub that was in our room. Sit down tub and combination vault shower thing. That was really cool. But as far as hot springs, we didn't go there. Jovina did her usual shopping where I talk to people. But it feels good to not have the lung shit so I can walk around. That's what feels good. Peace, fellas. All right, fellas, I forgot to mention that I put up 2 new podcast shows on the blog, theplayersupremeshow.info, and Jovi wants to know how she looks. Let's see. I asked you? Yeah. Okay, let's see what you got working with. Turn around, let's see what you got. Okay, there we go. Let's see what we got. Turn around. Let's see what you're working with, baby. You got the big legs. Yep. Okay, you got the heels on. Okay, she got the heels on. Yeah, we got that. There we go. Sparky. So she's asked me, how do I look? Do these jeans make me look fat?